Hi, welcome to SolidEdge ST10 video tutorial. I want to do the F1 rear wing exercise now in SolidEdge ST. I've got some problems with the chamfers here, but all in all it went pretty well. So let's have some fun with SolidEdge. Let's create some planes first. So go for a parallel one to the right plane. This should be at 660. Click another one at 375. Another one at a distance of 200. And some more. Another one at 100. Next one with a distance to this one, 135. Another one, again 135. Next one again at 135. So that's 1, 2, 3, and another one again at 135. Okay. Now let's start with our sketches. First sketch, or almost all sketches, are on the front plane. I want to go for a rectangle. I have to dimension it anyway, so this could be 650 and that distance could be 650 as well. Then I need a spline, which could start right here, over there, maybe like this. Let's make this vertical, make it into a construction element and make it tangent. So that's not possible, so maybe it's already. Okay, now let's trim, or first another line here, maybe like this. Okay, and another rectangle up here, maybe like that. Make a fillet. $100 from this line to that one. And a dimension. This could be that's sort of crazy. Let's trim it first. Okay, now let's add that dimension here, 100, and of course you could try to move this, or just dimension it, let's say 300, yeah, maybe like that. And this line could be for construction only. Nice. Close that sketch. Finish. Next sketch again on that same plane. This should be an arc. So let's go for a 3-point arc and make this maybe like that. Okay. Close that sketch. Finish. Next sketch on that plane right here. A line. Maybe like this. Okay. Make it collinear to that plane. Let's take a look. Yeah, that's big enough. Close that sketch. Finish. Another one on that same plane. Another line, maybe like this. Okay, and that point should be in that plane, but not with that, with this condition. Close that sketch. Finish this. Let's go and make another sketch on that plane right here. Therefore I need a rectangle. By 2 points, maybe like this. This should be for construction only. And give it dimensions. This might be 15, and that distance should be 135. Now let's add a line and a tangent arc. This and another one maybe like that. Okay, now make it tangent here. Let's try to move this point a little bit. That's sort of hard. Smart dimensions. This could be maybe 30. And this point should be here. That point should be up there. Let's try to select that point and move it, or give it a dimension from this line to that point, and that might be, let's say, 100 or maybe 90. That's okay. Now this should be aligned to this plane and that one. So go for collinear, this one and that one, and of course this one and that one. I want to copy that sketch if possible, but it's easy to draw it once more, so close that sketch, finish and go for another one here, another rectangle, again for construction only. That dimension might be 15, and this dimension should be 100. Now again go for a line, give the dimension. This might be 20, and again I couldn't snap, so I have to put this point on that one. Go for tangent arc, like this, and for another one maybe like that. Make a tangent up here. This looks okay, so close that sketch and finish and cancel this out. So let's switch to surfacing and begin with some extruded surfaces. So go for extrude, this one, and I want to have it non-symmetrical two sides, so in that direction maybe 700, and in the other one maybe 200. Okay, finish this one. Next one with this one, again 700 in this direction and maybe 200 in the other direction, and finish and cancel this out. Now let's trim. I want to trim that surface with this curve, so go for trim, select the body, select the tool, and I want to remove this side. Okay, now let's do a loft or a blue surf in this case. Select this edge, next edge, make it tangent continuous to both surfaces, and confirm, next, finish. Nice. Now go for another extrude. I want to extrude this one, and let's take a look. That's sketch 6. Oh, that sketch 6 is still not on the right place, so let's edit this one. I forgot to put it onto the correct position, which would be with collinear that this one to that one, and I did this wrong. Okay, and this one and that one. Close that sketch, and then I have to edit sketch 5. Sketch 5 is placed wrong as well, so I need, let's take a look. What's here? That's, I think that's the one I need. Can't select it somewhere. Let's delete this one and then try to make it collinear this line to that plane. Yeah. And of course, and this looks good. Close the sketch, and now I can do my extrudes. Yeah. Now go for extrude with this sketch here. make it maybe 700, and I need it to be only in one direction. Okay, finish. Same with this one, again 700, and finish. Cancel this out. Next I need a pattern. I want to pattern that one. And that linear pattern command is still very awkward to use in SolidEdge. So I want to have a pattern. I want to pattern a body, this body. Right click. And I need to do a sketch on a plane. That's really awkward. Okay. And now I can switch between the patterns linear and circular. It's already linear, so I have to draw some sort of rectangle, which is kind of crazy. I need 4 instances in X direction, 1 instance in Y direction, and it should be, I think it's fixed, and the distance should be in that direction. It should be 135, and close that sketch. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, yes, and finish. Now I can trim, but therefore I need an offset curve or an offset surface. I will go for surface. I will make an extrude with this one. Right click, make it, let's say, 600. Okay, finish, and then an offset surface to this one. Where's my offset? There you go. And this one in that direction, maybe 20, or you could go for 30 as well. Okay, finish. Hide that extrude here and use that offset. Now let's trim. I want to trim this body, that body, this body, that body, this one. Click with that surface, click, and remove those above that surface. Nice. And another trim. The same bodies already trimmed. Now trim it with that plane and remove the lower parts like this, and confirm, finish, cancel this out. Nice. Now let's take a look what I will need next. I have to split the surfaces. Let's hide that offset surface and maybe hide that blue surf. I have to split this surface into 1, 2, 3, 4 at least pieces with those planes right here. So go for split, and I want to split this surface. Click with that plane, maybe this one. Let's go for these. So I will need that one as well, and confirm, finish, cancel this out. Now I can do blue surfaces. First one here, from this edge, chain to a single one, and this one, and make it tangent continuous on both sides, and confirm. Next, finish, single, go for chain, again make it continuous on both sides, that's okay, here as well, and confirm. Next, finish. Next one, a chain here and a single one up there. Let's take a look. Tangent yes, and confirm. Next, finish. And last one here, go for that edge, confirm. Now go for a chain, and again tangent yes, and tangent yes, and confirm. Next, finish. Let's go for another blue surf here. I need only that edge, so it seems that's not splitted somehow. It should be. Cancel this, let's try once more. Select single. No, it selects the complete one, so I will have to split that. So go for a split. I want to split this one with that plane right here, and finish. Cancel this out, and now I'm able to do a blue surf with a chain here to a single one here, make it tangent and tangent, and confirm. Next, finish. Now I could extend that in tangent because I need an edge here as well. I don't want to use this because I need only the edge here. So what to do? Maybe I could extend and go for let's take a look. I want to extend this one. This looks pretty good. Finish, cancel this out. And I want to use, let's go for another blue surf here, but then this should go only up to this one. Yeah, maybe extend that in that direction would be better. So let's delete this one and extend this one, not a chain but only an edge, okay, in that direction. Finish, and then I could trim here, so go for trim, and that would be the offset for the trimming. Trim that one with this one, remove this part and confirm, finish, cancel this out, hide the offset surface, then hide this surface. Let's extrude 6, this one, and I want to have a blue surf from this to that one. Therefore I have to split that surface as well, so go for a split this surface, right click and use that plane right here, and now I should be able, maybe, just maybe, go for a blue surf, single this edge, right click, and now let's go for a chain. And that doesn't work, so cancel this out. So let's try a different approach. I will split this one once more. So go to split. I want to split. Let's take a look at this surface. Yes, with that plane here. Finish, cancel this out, and now do a loft or a blue surf from this single edge to that single edge. And make it tangent and tangent. Confirm, next, finish. Now let's extend this one. Let's see if that works. Extend that edge in that direction. Let's take a look. Yeah, this might work. Okay, so next I want to trim this one with that offset surface. This one. That's too small, so I might edit this a little bit. Maybe 200. And now trim this surface, right click with that one, right click and remove that upper part here and confirm. Now something's missing here, so I will show that blue surf and trim it. That's this blue surf, yes, and I want to trim it. Trim it with, so that body, right click should be trimmed with that plane. Right click, I want to move this side. Confirm, finish, cancel this out. Now I could trim with that in the background. I could stitch it, or I do it without stitch. Let's do it without stitching it first. So go for trim. I want to trim this body, that one, this one, and that one. Yeah. Confirm, and I want to trim it with a chain. This chain, right click, then remove this, that, this one, and that part. Confirm. Finish, cancel this out. Now I got those pieces. Yeah, so that's interesting. And I have to thicken that surface.